with your life? What kind of routine are you going to establish? Are you going to get up early in the morning and go in your backyard and do Qigong with me? Are you going to go to the beach and go swimming? Are you going to go back to the pool in your development or your building and set up a swimming routine? Are you going to take advantage of the hot tub and the steam room? What are you going to do differently that you always wanted to do, but you never got a chance to do because you were too busy to do it, and now you have time to think about it? This past week, I've gotten so many phone calls from friends I haven't spoke to in 10 years. And they're like, I was thinking that I should do some Qigong, and I was looking for some guy, and then I put in Qigong, and boop, you popped up. I remember you from 2011, from 2009. It's amazing at all the people who suddenly remember that I'm the one who introduced them to Qigong. Qigong will change your life. So the first question I get asked by exercise physiologists, by MDs, and by other fitness people, well, what's the benefits of Qigong? Number one is plyometrics. What is plyometrics? Plyometrics is using your body weight to build muscle. This morning we did a class called Qi Cups, and we used basically ashtrays or Chinese teacups filled with water to exactly rotate the shoulders. That literally builds muscle. Katniss, how did you feel? How were your arms after class this morning?
Amazing.
They felt tighter and stronger. Don't you feel stronger since doing the Qigong? Let me not put words in your mouth.
I do.
So number one is plyometrics. Number two is neuroplasticity. What does that mean? That means your brain creates new neural pathways to do things that you didn't think you could do. We had people doing arms behind their back. We had people doing things over their heads. They never knew they could do that. That's neuroplasticity. And the other thing is called proprioception. Now, the base of the brain is called the cerebellum, the visual, spatial, muscle cortex of the brain. So as you do certain movements and you turn your head, proprioception is the ability to remember where you are in time and space and maintain balance. So jumping, standing on one leg, spinning, all those things develop proprioception. So those are the top three things that Blue Dragon Qigong does for you, particularly plyometrics, neuroplasticity, and proprioception. So remember to call for the answer to your question. You can text it to at Ask Dr. Love to 81010. And if you're live on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you can just text your question right there. You can comment on anything I've said. You can share what your routine is, what your plan is going to be for post-quarantine. You can talk about your governor in your state. You can talk about whether you feel safe opening up or not safe opening up. You can talk about the schools, the beaches, the parks. You can talk about exercise. You can ask any question about social distancing. So this is your opportunity to ask Dr. Love anything you want to know. So what's going to change in my routine? Absolutely nothing, because I'm living the life. I get up every morning at 5:30. I meditate. I download information from Spirit. I put that in my notebook, and I keep it moving. I think of what exercise I'm going to teach today, what new I'm going to add to the class. I'm always in communication with new students who want to join the class. We had three new students today, right? We had 3 new students today. It was awesome. You really need to go to loveqigong.com to register for the morning class, the online Qigong class, Monday through Friday. So you can sign up for the newsletter at 21daystowellness.com. That's numerals 21. Now we are at the end of our 14-day juice. And so we've got the Love Salad Challenge. So you go to hashtag Love Salad Challenge. And we've been talking about salads all week. I made the flax crackers. You won't get a taste to see them until Monday. But we took pictures and we took a few video clips of me making the flax crackers. And we might even post them over the weekend on the Boost Your Immune Facebook page. But I want you to make your favorite salad, take a picture, post it, tag me in it, tag at Dr. Chilo, and then you can hashtag Love Salad Challenge. That's going to be awesome. So at Ask Dr. Love to 81010. Now, Katniss, you've been in quarantine for what, 5 weeks now? Since March 15th, 13th?
Yes.
March 15th.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel in Florida versus New Jersey?
I feel a lot more energetic, a lot more vibrant. I love the weather. I love the access to the sun.
So the quarantine hasn't bothered you nearly as much in Florida as it would have in New Jersey. So you can go for a walk.
Yeah.
You can see the birds and the ducks and the geese and the grackles, and you can see lizards, stuff you wouldn't see in New Jersey. All right. Okay. So that sounds like fun. Now, let's suppose you went back to New Jersey after the quarantine was over. How would your life change?
Less outdoor activity.
Less outdoor activity.
Yeah, it would be boring.
It would be boring in New Jersey? Okay. That's what I want to hear. So how would your life change after quarantine? You need to get outdoors more, not drive more, but get outdoors more. So here's my recommendation. Get a bicycle, get a bike rack, put it on your car, drive to A1A, park your car, get a pedometer, bike 5 miles, and then bike 5 miles back. Do that every other day. Get in the habit of biking. If you can't bike, then run. If you can't run, then roller skate or roller blade. Okay? If you can't rollerblade, then jump rope. You've got to do something. And oh, by the way, yeah, you should do Qigong. So I do have videos for Qigong. I do have books on Qigong. And we've got the daily class. So additional benefits of Qigong is digestive and reproductive system, circulatory and respiratory system, neuroendocrine system, musculoskeletal system. Those are 6 different systems that are benefited from doing the Blue Dragon Qigong. Your sleep is better. You have more energy. Your skin clears up. Your hair is shinier. You have more energy, and you're more attractive. when you look in the mirror at yourself. So,
The newsletter.
Look at the screen.
so somebody
comment.
just said, I want you to know that watching your interviews inspired me to enroll in acupuncture school. I'm so happy about that.
Oh, that's amazing.
We are supposed to have Seafood Jonathan M. Fields on. We got a little confusion about the date last week, but we're still going to put him on May 8th. May 8th, we're going to have Jonathan Fields on, who was my first certified Qigong instructor. And I inspired him to go to acupuncture school. So I'm so glad to hear that. Where?
I have
Okay.
another question.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I find your exercises for the brain to renew brain neurotransmitters, new neural pathways? I miss you were talking about it. I'm in London, England.
Okay. So what we're going to do for you, my friend in London, we're going to do the Chi cups. So today we had a teacup, plastic teacup filled with hot water. I'm exaggerating, it wasn't hot. And you follow the hand with your eye. And then we switch hands, and then we follow the hand with the eye. And that's how you create new neural pathways. So you want to find them on paper, you want to find them in video, or you want to have a private class, direct message me.
LoveQigong.com.
Go to loveqigong.com and register there, and I'll be happy to teach you about the brain neurotransmitters. So if you want to get the newsletter to find out about all the events, go to 21days2wellness.com. That's the numbers 21days2wellness.com. Now, I just got a call from Georgia, Cummings, Georgia. And she said, I just saw you this morning and I'm so intrigued. Would you be willing to come to Georgia and teach Qigong? And I said, absolutely yes. And she said, I have a retreat center. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting, because I was supposed to go to Living Foods Institute. I was supposed to go to Tassili's Raw Reality, which are both in Atlanta, Georgia. And then I was supposed to go to Marietta, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta, to teach an advanced Qigong course. So I got lots of fans in Georgia. So she said Cummings is about an hour and a half outside of Atlanta. I have to look that up on the map. But she said we can do retreats July and August in Georgia. So if any of that interests you, if you want to find out about the Qigong retreats, about the raw food retreats, Cooking Raw with Dr. Love, you can go to the numerals 21days2wellness.com.
Okay. We have another question.
Okay.
What should I do to build a holistic routine post-corona quarantine?
That's another excellent question. What is a holistic routine
Post-corona
post-corona
quarantine.
quarantine? Okay, so let's reframe what is holistic. Holistic is breathing, meditation, internal exercise, self-massage, fasting, colon hydrotherapy, which would be enemas. It would be taking herbs. It would be climbing trees. It would be roving, which is a combination of walking and jogging. So the holistic routine, I'm happy to send it and share it. You just got to give me your email address, which you can do at 21days2wellness.com, and I'd be happy to share that information about what a holistic routine is. Now, what should you do to build one? Well, first of all, you have to change your thinking. You have to change your mind. Breathing exercises, meditation, hydration, raw foods, fasting. These are all the basics of what a holistic routine is. It is going to bed 5 hours after dinner. It's eating breakfast 16 hours after dinner. It's eating all of your meals within 8 hours. That's what a holistic routine is. Now, there should be a bedtime routine, and we'll go into that in another podcast, what a bedtime routine is. Next question.
How do I build better habits so I can remain healthy?
That's another excellent question. So, what is a habit? A habit is something that you do, like obsessive compulsive disorder. That's a habit. So there's good habits and there's bad habits. It takes 21 days to build a habit. It takes 90 days to build a lifestyle. It takes 9 months to build a better body. So we all start with habits. Now, what is one habit that you do 3 times a day, Cadmus?
Eat.
You eat 3 meals a day. That's a habit. Now, my mother had triple negative breast cancer, and I went to stay with her for 2 weeks. And she was like, 12 o'clock, time to eat. 4 o'clock, time to eat. I'm like, Mom, we just had the hugest lunch ever. You're hungry and it's only 4? Time to eat. Time to eat. I'm like, Mom, can you like space it out and like feel how your body feels? You may feel full. Maybe that's not the thing to do right now. It's time to eat, son. Okay, Mom. So my mom eats on a regular. That's a habit.
Yeah.
You should be eating when you get hungry. Okay? Now make a fist. That's the size of your stomach when it's full of food. Now imagine the size of your fist on a plate. If you eat 2, 3, 4 times that amount consistently, you are overfilling your stomach, which means you're overeating, which means that your body is now converting that to fat. Not a good look.
Basically, not a good habit.
Not a good habit.
We have another question.
Okay.
Can Qigong balance your healthy urges during practicing semen retention? What type of Qigong do you recommend for that? This is from psychic_ancestor in IG.
Okay. Can Qigong balance your healthy urges during practicing semen retention? Okay. So let's talk about what is semen retention, because I get this question a lot. Semen retention is only practiced when you are actually having sex. Retaining your semen by not having sex is not semen retention. Okay? Now, I teach people how to retain their semen. And some people might think this is a funny question. I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's a very serious question and needs to be addressed. Now, Qigong develops sexual stamina. Sexual stamina is the ability to have sex 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 120 minutes without ejaculation. That is semen retention. Now, the way we do that is through breath control. Now, just before you ejaculate, what is the sound you most commonly make? So you lose your breath. Qigong helps you retain your breath. So retaining your breath is what retains your semen. But again, only when you are actually having sex. Now, there's a number of Qigong exercises that I teach that are specific for sexual stamina. And if you go to loveqigong.com, register, send me a private message, and then I can give you a private class specifically on those exercises.
Great.
Now, I don't know if I answered the previous question about the habits.
Yeah. Well,
How do you create a good habit?
Build better habits.
How do you build better habits?
To be made
Okay.
happy.
So this is how you build a better habit. First of all, you set your alarm clock for 5 a.m. And you set your alarm clock every morning at 5 a.m. And you get up. And then you take a hot shower followed by a cold shower. And then you go outside and you stomp your feet in the grass for 10 minutes. Then you swing your arms. And then you're going to do the reverse aging facial that I'm happy to send you. If you send me your email address, I'm happy to send you that. And that will actually list a daily routine. And if you follow that daily routine for 7 days, and then you will be starting to build habits. And if you do it for 21 days, that's how you build better habits.
Just an announcement. Frank Estrada sends you a shout out.
Hi, Frank. I haven't seen you in a long time. So good to hear from you, brother Frank.
Mark Gallagher, you are such a wonderful teacher. Thanks for your inspiration.
Mark Gallagher is one of my acupuncture buddies.
All right.
How you doing, Mark? So sign up to the newsletter, 21daysofwellness.com. Make your salad, because we're going to do salads again next week. If you know how to make flax crackers, if you know how to make cheese from cashews. So we got cashew cheese hard and cashew cheese soft. And we're going to learn how to do raw pizza with the flax crackers and the cashew cheese and then fresh veggies on it. I'm just going to blow your mind. So Cooking Raw with Dr. Love is a class that's upcoming. If you want to find out, go to 21daysofwellness.com so you can get the list of the classes. So what's our time look like, Katniss?
It's about that time.
Okay, so I want to thank everyone who called in, everyone who commented. I love you all. I send you nothing but best wishes for a happy breakout of the quarantine. So whether your state releases you today on the 1st or next Friday on the 8th or the 15th, whatever state you're in, get ready for the breakout. So we have a webinar tonight, and the webinar tonight is on
What to eat post-quarantine.
what to eat post-quarantine. So we're going to have a lot of food questions. I know you guys have gained 10 pounds because I tried to gain 10 pounds and I'm like, what are you doing? Just eating dark beer and gourmet potato chips. That's no way to be. So after 3 days of binging, I just threw all that in the trash. And now I make coconut milk. and coconut meat and coconut cream, and I put fruit and ginger in it, and I make my own sodas and my own elixirs, and I have rose water and I have orange water. So I made all these gourmet drinks, elixirs, herbal elixirs, and we're going to talk about how to do all that tonight, what to eat post-quarantine. So thank you all. Remember, prevention is the only cure, and your health is in your hands. And in order to be well, you got to chi well. Until tonight, I'm Dr. Love for the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy.
So tell them the link for the webinar is in the description.
The link for the webinar is in the description.
Comment section, yeah.
It's in the comment section of the description. And share this podcast. And if you want previous shows or even today's show, you can go to, hey Google, play Ask Dr. Love podcast. Hey Siri, play Ask Dr. Love podcast. Hey Alexa, play Ask Dr. Love podcast.
Say hello.
And when you feel bad about yourself and you feel,
Oh,
that's what just happened.
Yeah.
Do the same thing. I just said, hey Siri,
The camera.
and it just popped up when I said, hey Siri.
Yourself sick by your thoughts and your feelings.
Yep, this was yesterday's show.
Well,
It
to
popped
be
up.
well. So what you to do is take your two fingers, put it on the side of
That's how
your
it
neck.
goes.
There's a muscle.
That's how it goes. So we're on your favorite podcast station, iTunes, Spotify, Radio Play, and iHeartRadio. So again, love in, peace out. Love yourself more today and every day. Thanks. Thank you, Candace. You made my day. I feel better than I did yesterday.